Alright, so y'all liked my first two videos about troll puzzles. So, I'm doing more puzzles by the same creator, who has made these very good, tricky, simple, just like one image, the entire image is the puzzle. Now, I do think there might have been a little too much, like, why was there so much text needed in Japanese? Like, I would simplify it like this. You need to get to the banana, but you can only make one push. For example, like if you push this stone block, it would only move here, and like there's now you're done. No more pushes after that. So I'm showing this puzzle first because I'm gonna give some time to pause about this, but we'll three, two, one. It's because I saw like I looked at it and was able to solve it really easily. Like I've just played too many rigid object block pushing games. It's because there's a game called Jelly is Sticky. I've actually done like a fan game and many videos on it. And the point is that game had a lot of rigid objects, and that is literally like why that is the first thing that comes to mind. But anyway, I'm gonna say the solution. It is that you can't push any of the stone blocks. It's a tricky puzzle. It's a trick puzzle, which means that you can't make those pushes. The useful push to make is this push, and like it's almost like highlighted because of this path, but you make this push and this entire stone piece will move to the right. My poor image editing skills have shown like this is what would happen after you make that push to the right. So it goes from here to here, and then you can just like walk to the banana from this path. Anyway, okay, so I've subtitled another one by the same creator. I also know this one's solution, but afterwards I'm going to be doing puzzles completely blind for after this one. So as you can see, the penguin can teleport between same colored circles, meaning that I can go like in here, come out from red. Now I can fall fine. As you can see, falling is okay. So it would come out of the blue circle, but then there's nothing really to do. We can move one black square, but it seems like these aren't very useful. Like if I grab this square and move it there, we can't like bridge the gap in any way. Maybe it would be earlier on, but it just doesn't seem like it would be the case either. Okay, I'm gonna give you some seconds to think about that one. Okay. So the answer, which it's it's kind of funny, like I say there's an answer despite not having like the author saying the solution anywhere. But it's just because this move is the most answerish of them all, I guess. Once you see it, it is immediately what it has to be because it's so directly set up for this to work. What we're going to do is move this square. So now the penguin will take the same path that we already established that it would take this path. So it can like go through the blue teleport and then it'll fall down a hole. But the key thing is, where does it fall? Well, this, of course, it going in the rules is already cursed enough. But the real interesting thing is that it hits this O. This is a white circle. Wonder where else a white circle is. Oh yeah, it's the O in the goal. And all I need to do is remember that I moved this square. I'm not just removing, I'm not just deleting this square. I'm also moving it. So I get to place this square in a different spot. If I put it there, then I'll just land on it. And there we go. That's how you get to the goal. Here's another one. Of course, again, like all puzzles are by the same creator in this video. So for this one, the translation of this puzzle is by Leaving Leaves, who has solved the puzzle before. So I am totally blind on this. I don't know what this puzzle is about. So, 4 kinds of toy bricks is placed on the desk. This is the top view. Hey, what is this thing? This one, okay, it's kind of weird because you can see this one does not match this one, which means that it's okay. Well, isn't that obvious then? Okay, never mind. So the idea must be that like you do that. And the reason you can do that is because the shape of this is actually means that this is floating, and the only part of this that is on the same height as the rest is this square, because from the side view that would look like it would look something like that from the side. And I love when my non-blind run of a puzzle was faster than the ones where I was explaining the rules one by one. Anyway, here's the next one, Phantom Thief Quiz. Once again translated by Leaving Leaves. So, I guess the top is Phantom Thief Quiz, right? So, I'm playing as this. There's hearts. Use warps. Uh-huh. You can warp between the state. Okay, this is very familiar then. But, I can select... Okay, that's different already. Because I see there's a heart here, and a heart here. And, is there... Yes, we can fall. It's the same rules as that other one with the penguin. And well, okay, first, like, what are, but I can't go in them, right? Oh gosh, I hope I don't have to look at the cursed backgrounds. Although, okay, yes, we are looking at the cursed backgrounds. But we first need to think about, okay, so we go into there. I can teleport to a club. Okay, I go from here, I teleport to this heart, teleporting to that club. The club, I can fall down and I can go to the diamond. The diamond, oh. Wait, no. No, this is fine because I see that the diamond has another diamond in the background. It is so hard to see that, but like that is a diamond compared to like the stars that are blending in there. So, again, heart to heart. Uh, this. Wait, what the hell? No. I'm sorry. Heart to heart. No. The real problem is I'm using a marker that is like not transparent enough. So, okay, heart to club. The club falls onto this diamond. This diamond in the background, I can fall onto it and get to this star. This star, I can teleport to this star over here. So the star goes to over here, and then we've got to the helicopter, which honestly, I don't know why the symbols are larger than the helicopter. Seems very weird. Anyway, chess battle advanced. Okay, I admit I did get rid of some lore about the hungry rat. And what do you mean I should have just done this way of translation from the start? And anyway, so again, I've pretty much just finished like editing the image here. So this is, I'm actually looking at it blind now. So I start here. I can climb up a step. I can also go here. I'm pretty screwed, right? There's a lamp, and we have suspicious. Like, what is that? I see there's a table. I don't understand, like why does the floor match the... I've noticed, like, really fast that the floor matches the ceiling, but why does that matter what the floor looks like? Except for the awkward table, I don't know. Like, is there, like, a perspective trick? Like, ah, yes, it goes here. No, there's no way that's the case. That's stupid. I don't know, like, we're not counting the instruction trap, I think. I like, the 5 is something from the original translation, but there's technically 6 if you want to count the instruction one. I have no idea. What's with the floor? Wait, no, I see it. Okay. It only took like half a minute, but I think I see the trick here. Okay. So the idea is you go here, you're stuck at this point. Now let's take a look at what's nearby, like this stuckness point. We have the table casting a shadow, and these beams are like, the idea is, oh, the beams are in between the light and the floor, so you get to see the projection of the shadows. The important shadow is this one, the one that is not the same as this. I think the idea is we can't see, so behind there is a path. We cannot see it, but we can go like behind the here, go across the path that we can't see, and then go here. And then we can get to the cheese. And that's justified by this. That implies there is a path back. So, yes. Could it be possible, technically, that the path back is actually 2 steps down instead of 1 step down? Yes, but we don't care. Chess battle advanced. That is the intended solution. There's also this puzzle, which pretty much immediately after figuring it out, I knew what it was about, and so like it's a cool idea. It would not be out of place in a Layton-esque game, but there's just, I have no reaction to it. Like, I've basically silently was like, ah, yes, it must be that. So I think this one could have been like a little bit more obscured, especially for block pushing game players, but like, yeah, it really is like just you move the luggage from one of these positions, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, or 6, but only one of them is really one that especially sticks out, you know? Anyway, okay, this one seems to have the simplest rules yet, and actually, like, I've looked at it for like 2 minutes already. Well, just like statically thinking about it, but I don't actually know what it is about at all. So that's a nice change of pace, I suppose. But yes, like even if you could go through the black walls, it's just like Well, that's just way too easy. That wouldn't be the solution because there's nothing interesting in that one. And so you can only defeat a maximum of 3. So any path that I take, first of all, is to defeat 2 of these. If I go from the blue to the red and try to do it in reverse. So something's definitely weird, but I don't know what it is. It's making me go insane, like thinking that maybe. Wait a minute. Oh my gosh, I'm so goddamn lucky. Anyway, holy crap. I was gonna say, like, one of these is gonna have, like, a weird eyebrow or something that makes it a different obstacle guy. But, God, that is so hard to notice. I don't know if you noticed at the same time, but I noticed the key there, and, like, I was just doing it accidentally. Holy crap, okay. I mean, what do I do now? I mean, who knows how long I would have took if I wasn't trying to explain something and then saw something relevant by accident. Okay. So okay, I'm just gonna say a solution right now. So what it is I defeat this one, and from this point, there's something that I can do that can get me to the goal. 3, 2, 1. It is that if I break this one, so I really do break 3 of these obstacles. 1, 2, 3. The trick here is that when I break this one, the edge is... there's no edge here. That completely blended in. That was incredible. There we go. Yeah, I haven't... like, that could have taken me a long time. It only took about, like, 3 to 4 minutes, and that definitely wouldn't have happened if I didn't look there. Like, I thought maybe it was getting rid of this one. Like, it's always, like, weird because of the phrasing. Because defeat might mean, oh, like, I always assume the defeat means if I touch it, it dies. Which means that this would be out of reach. But assuming that if you killed this one first, this line of text is like, oh, you can't go past me. And you could have a dumb solution where it's like, oh, if you defeat this one, then this text doesn't matter. But there's no way it would be that stupid. And it turns out it wasn't that stupid. So there we go. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed me playing through all that. And how I replaced one mic problem with a different mic problem where it's actually close to my face, but now because it's close to my desk, you get to hear all the amazing rumbling on any key press ever.